There's probably no one better placed actually than yourself to be able to kind of dissect as teenagers. Where would you sit?
I don't think they're in the conversation to compare against directly each other. That's not me sitting on the fence, because Wayne Rooney's the best player I played with for England, hands down.
Is he? Yeah?
Because he can do so many things. And I don't see Wayne as a number 9. I don't see him as a number 10. I see him as an all-round attacker, because he can occupy a back 4 or a back 5 on his own. And the only other striker I've seen do that is Luis Suarez. So Wayne's in the Suarez conversation for me. They're direct thing.
That's more of a comparison for you, yeah.
For me, because they're similar.
And a Torres and an Owen would probably
and I'd
be
say
more
Torres and Owen are more.
Yeah.
Probably like myself, Lampard and Scholes. We're all different. But because we're attacking 8, people debate it more than any other debate in the world, which I understand.
Well, now you brought us there, who's better?
That's all, I always back myself.
Yeah?
Always back myself.
Yeah, good.
But I love Frank Lampard as a player, because I love his hunger for goals. He was the best at arriving in the box, his timing, his hunger for goals as an attacking midfielder.
Numbers.
I think he probably outshines myself and Scholesy in terms of that hunger for goals and being obsessed on the thing. If you're talking about someone who can run a game, who you can't get near when he's at his best, control a game, looks silky, great on the eye, he probably looks better on the eye, Scholesy. But me, as a young boy, and coming up as a young kid, I'm the midfielder. I didn't start out to be an attacker or a defensive midfielder. I just want to be a midfielder. And a midfielder for me is you can do everything. And that's how I tried to grow and evolve and become. And I personally don't. I'll back myself against anyone in the world. If you're looking at every component of a midfielder, defensively, attacking, transition, for and against, if you're marking and judging a score on every component of being a midfielder, I'll go against anyone.
I love that. I'll go against
anyone.
You know what? It's mad because like Americans do this, and it's normalised. In America, you're champion for backing yourself and going, actually, no, I am the best. It's weird because in our country, it's a little bit like, oh, well, he's a bigger. That's what Michael Owen was getting because he's backing himself. You're not going to get that because you don't divide opinion as much as someone like Michael. But it's refreshing to see someone actually go, no, listen, I do actually genuinely think I'm the man.
There's types of midfielders, there's types of defenders. Like, I get asked the question a lot with you and John Terry, for example. And I think you're different. You both play centre-half, which is weird. You both play in the same position, blah, blah, blah. I thought you were great together. But you're very different. The more frustrating thing for me about the debate, when I hear it a lot, is why hasn't there been someone over a 15-year period that's made us work together?
Yeah. Well, I was going to come to that, but you took us there again. It's true.
Why? How? And that's on, that's on me as well, because at times underperformed and blah blah blah. And I'm sure Frank will hold his hand up. They're all honest lads, but
do you not think the system sometimes facilitates
a two doesn't work with them 3. A 2 doesn't work. So,
or does one of you have to sit out?
Yeah, one of us. Yeah. If you're playing the system that a lot of the coaches played, I think someone had to have the courage to say, well, Steven, it's not you today, or Frank, or Scholesy. Putting Scholesy on the left and me on the right, or me on the left, or asking one of us to be holding just a sitter takes a lot away from any of us. But I think we could have played. I think we could have played together. I think we could have tactically been coached over a period of time for it to work, because I believe we had the football IQ and intelligence to adapt and make it work together. But there was a bigger problem with England, in my opinion. I think we were all egotistical losers. Yeah. Because I watch the telly now and I see Carragher sitting next to Paul Scholes on this fan debate, and he looked like they'd been best mates for 20 years. And I see Carragher's relationship with Gary Neville, he looked like they'd been mates for 20 years. I'm probably more close and friendly with you now than I ever was when I played with you for 15 years. So, why didn't we connect when we were 20, 21, 22, 23? Was it ego? Was it rivalry? Was it... Why are we all mature enough now and at stages in our life where we're closer and more connected now? Why couldn't we connect as England teammates back then? And I think it was down to the culture within England that we were all never connected. All in our rooms too much. We wasn't friendly or connected. We wasn't a team. No. We never at any stage become a real good, strong team.
Did you enjoy going to England? I didn't enjoy it.
Hated the rooms. In the early days, I'd have days where I was down, like low down, like I'm in this room for 7 hours. What am I going to do? There was no social media, no like, didn't have a DVD player, and it was channel 1 to 5 or whatever it was. It was I used to get low and down. I used to love the games. I used to love playing for England. Really proud. I used to enjoy the training sessions, but it was 90 minutes a day.
Yeah.
And then I was just on my own in London or in
the middle of nowhere,
Romania or wherever, and I was just thinking, I'm in this room from now till I have half an hour dinner till the next day. It was like I didn't feel part of a team. I didn't feel connected with my teammates with England. I didn't feel that. With Liverpool, they were the best days of my life. When I used to go abroad with Liverpool, or I used to go to an away game with Liverpool, I felt part of a team. I felt like the staff looked over me, like I felt special. I felt like I couldn't wait to get there. With England, I just wanted the games and the training sessions and then to be away.
I think our problems was, a number of problems, but the main ones was Liverpool, Man United and Chelsea.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I felt like the last 1 or 2 days of the 10 days, you could feel a connection coming, but then the games would be done.
It's true.
The games would be done. There was a little bit more of a connection during the tournament because you'd be living together a little bit more. But I think Gareth Southgate is underrated for how he connected the England team. Because for me, the talent was there. The talent was there, the players were there. The level of games we were all playing at was there to go and do better than what we did. I think we had a little bit of bad luck with the penalties or whatever. We have to take responsibility, but I've got a big frustration when I look back at England that we never done better. And I think it's a combination of different things, but one of the big things for me was we wasn't a team.
No.
We were a group of individuals with talent, and it never works like that.
I felt there was an underlying like bitterness between us.
Yeah, bitterness, a little bit of hate, a little bit of hatred, a little bit of like, we want to do yous. But when you think about it now, looking back at the age I'm at and having gone through a bit of coaching, it's quite
immature, isn't it?
It's a bit immature, but also should there have been more emphasis on the staff to go towards, listen, you need to forget that now. We need to connect from day one, more activities, more out of your rooms, more time together. Because I think if we'd have been more of a team, more together, and liked each other more, I think it would have come out in the performances.